Greetings, Pastor Michael. It is June 13th, and today I am reading from One Day at a Time at Al-Anon. The topic of the reading today generally has to do with estrangement, reconciliation, and reflection on step one. It's a very interesting, touching reading, something that I know I have experienced in my life at least once, and I imagine many of us have some similar experience that we can relate to this narrative. So let us get on with the reading for today. An Al-Anon member of long standing writes of a tragic estrangement between her beloved grown daughter and herself. She had tried to prevent the girl from making what seemed to her to be a wrong decision, just as years before she had tried to compel her own husband to stop drinking. Although I feared we would never be reconciled, I hoped I could find an answer in our program. I concentrated on my first step, my powerlessness over others. What patience this took. What a constant temptation to take action rather than leave the problem to God. But I made it, and it worked. The seemingly unyielding barrier of silence, and yes, the hatred, melted away. We have learned once again to love by accepting each other just as we are. Today's reminder: how often in a crisis we find it better to wait patiently for a problem to work itself out through a natural, inevitable process than constantly to inject our own, perhaps misguided controls into this. Thomas Merton is cited here from No Man is an Island. The beginning of love is to let those we love be perfectly themselves, and not to twist them into fitting our own image. Otherwise, we love only the reflection of ourselves that we see in them. What a touching, truthful thought process. And this ends our reading for today, June 13th. Yet, it leaves us open many avenues for discussion and reflection and bettering ourselves. Since step one was mentioned here in this reading, it's something that we should consider. We admitted we were powerless over alcohol, that our lives had become unmanageable. You know, there are many things that we are powerless over, and we find ourselves, at least I find myself, turning to step one an awful lot in my life's experience. Now, if you're able to make it to our meeting, that's fantastic, and we look forward to meeting with you. But if you cannot make it, there is an opportunity for you to email us at the email address minister@spiritofpeace.us. And in the subject line of the email, please put Al-Anon. And in the body of the email, write whatever it is that prompts you to contact us. We are eager to hear from you. You matter to us. We will reply as soon as we are able. We look forward to hearing from you. And it is appropriate to end this video with a prayer to our higher power. Dear God, We look forward to exploring step 1 with your guidance. Please send us the Spirit and illuminate our thought process as we reflect on where we are and how we relate to our experience of powerlessness. Instead of trying to control, please allow us patience and trusting in you in order to come to the realization that answers will become apparent and situations will run their course. It is just a matter of time. In your name we pray. Amen. In the meantime, as we move forward in our lives and we consider step 1 and the many, many influences that it has in our lives, whether we engage it correctly or not, I leave you with the best wish. May God bless you and bring you peace. Amen.